The journey of Moses. Long ago, in the land of Egypt, a baby was born to a Hebrew family during a time when Pharaoh had ordered that all Hebrew baby boys be killed. To save him, his mother placed him in a basket and set it afloat on the Nile River. His sister, Miriam, watched from a distance. The basket floated into the hands of Pharaoh's daughter, who had compassion on the baby. She named him Moses, saying, "I drew him out of the water." Moses grew up in the palace, living like an Egyptian prince, but deep in his heart, he never forgot his people, the Israelites, who were slaves in Egypt. One day, he saw an Egyptian beating a Hebrew. In anger, Moses struck the Egyptian and killed him. Afraid of being caught, he fled into the wilderness, leaving behind the luxury of Egypt. In the land of Midian, Moses became a shepherd. One ordinary day, while tending sheep near Mount Horeb, he saw something extraordinary, a bush that was on fire but didn't burn up. As he approached, he heard the voice of God calling, "Moses, Moses!" He answered, "Here I am." God told Moses he had heard the cries of his people in Egypt and was sending Moses to lead them out of slavery. Moses was afraid. "Who am I to do this?" he asked. God replied, "I will be with you." When Moses worried the people wouldn't believe him, God gave him signs. His staff turned into a snake and back again, and his hand became leprous and was healed. Still hesitant, Moses said he wasn't a good speaker, so God sent his brother Aaron to help. Moses returned to Egypt and boldly stood before Pharaoh with a message from God. "Let my people go." But Pharaoh's heart was hard, so God sent 10 plagues, turning the Nile to blood, frogs, flies, darkness, and more, until the final plague took the firstborn of Egypt. That night, the Israelites marked their doors with lamb's blood, and the angel of death passed over them. Pharaoh finally let them go. But as they journeyed out, Pharaoh changed his mind and chased them with his army. Trapped between the Red Sea and the Egyptian army, the people panicked. But Moses lifted his staff, and God parted the sea. The Israelites walked through on dry ground. When the Egyptians followed, the waters returned and swept them away. Safe on the other side, the people sang songs of praise. Moses led them through the wilderness toward the promised land, guided by a pillar of cloud by day and fire by night. On Mount Sinai, God gave Moses the 10 Commandments, a covenant for his people. Though Moses never entered the promised land himself, he led with faith, courage, and obedience. His story is one of God's power, patience, and promise, and how one man's willingness to say yes to God changed history forever.